Less than P class equals data end equals 417, data start equals 87 greater than. So if you've been keeping up with less than Emmer data end equals 133 data start equals 122 greater than Emmerdale lately, you already know the village has been buzzing with mystery, and at the center of it all is the ever-enigmatic John Sugden's. Now here's where things get seriously juicy, because fans think they've cracked one of the biggest twists in recent soap memory, and honestly, it's wild. Less than P class equals data end equals 766, data start equals 419, greater than... Let's rewind a bit. John, played by Oliver Farnworth, arrived on the scene last year, claiming to be the long-lost son of Jack Sugden. Naturally, his sudden appearance raised a few eyebrows, but he seemed to settle in just fine, getting close with his sister Victoria, even getting engaged to Aaron Dingle. On the surface, everything looked golden. Less than P class equals data end equals 12, 12 data start equals 768 greater than. But then came the cracks. The whole mystery surrounding his past began to unravel when Victoria stumbled upon army dog tags with the name less than M, data end equals 919, data start equals 906, greater than Aiden Moore on them. John explained that Aiden was his best friend during their time in the army in Afghanistan. He recalled a tragic story. Aiden was killed by a bomb planted at their base, and John had done everything he could to save him. Sounds noble, right? Well, things took a darker turn this week. Less than P class equals data end equals 1725. Data start equals 1214 greater than. John had a serious breakdown after messing up a diagnosis at work, and in a fit of rage he smashed up a car completely out of character, or maybe the truest glimpse of who he really is. Then came less than M, data end equals 1417. Data start equals 1411 greater than that. Hospital scene. He visits a comatose man, stares at him, and says, "You and me? What are we gonna do, EH? Or what am I gonna have to do?" Super chilling stuff. But here's the kicker: fans now believe that the man in the hospital bed isn't Aiden at all. In fact, they think he might be the less than M data end equals 1712, data start equals 1706 greater than real John Sugden. Less than P class equals data end equals 1762. Data start equals 1727 greater than. Yep. Let that sink in for a second. Less than P class equals data end equals 216. Oh, data start equals 1764 greater than. The theory floating around fan pages is that John isn't John at all. He's actually Aiden Moore, and he's been living under John's identity ever since the explosion. Think about it. The dog tags, the shady past, the emotional outbursts. It all starts to line up. And if the man in the coma, less than M data end, equals 2058 data start, equals 2054 greater than is the actual John Sugden, then everything we've come to believe about this character flips on its head. Less than P class equals data end, equals 2507, data start, equals 2162, greater than. Viewers on social media are completely hooked. One fan wrote, "I think it's really John in the hospital, and John is really Aiden taking on his identity." Another chimed in, "The person whose identity he had taken?" And honestly, if this theory turns out to be true, it could be one of the most dramatic reveals the soap has delivered in years. Less than P class equals data end equals 2811 data start equals 2509 greater than. Whatever the truth is, one thing's for sure. Emmerdale's writers are cooking up something big. The tension is building, and with John's darker side coming to light, we're definitely in for a roller coaster ride. If you're not watching already, now's the time to start. Things are about to explode again. Stay subscribed for more videos.